Well, hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome back to Disney Infinity 3.0. As we continue on with our look at the Disney Infinity characters, this time with Nemo. So, yeah, this is Nemo, and he is actually sold separately, not included with the Flying Dory playset, so, yeah. He's kind of fun as a character. He does have a different, unique moveset, definitely with the hell and bubbles, if I can pull it correctly. This is what happens, we're going to do 3. But he's very similar to Dory, and, well, just Nemo. You can't go wrong with Nemo. Nemo is, of course, from the movie Finding Nemo. Let's summon that so it can just happen. And, well, he's actually a pretty cool character. He's very much a kid, which fits for the character. I was actually worried about this guy, so thank God I don't really have to be concerned. There we go. And yeah, he's very much just like Dory, essentially. You shall not get me. And well, Nemo is ultimately just the ultimate kid character. You can't really hate him or anything because he's just a kid. You can't hate kid characters. That just doesn't look great, you know. You can. It is possible. I like how he gets inflated. The rhinoceros card gets inflated from that, but okay. But you can, in my opinion, you can grow to hate child characters, because they do tend to get on the annoying side. But Nemo, I think, is one of those characters that just walks that fine line of, like, borderline, not that annoying. So, yeah. Yeah. Take that, Butch Cassidy. Yeah, not Butch Cassidy, but I'll take that. I actually want to see what his special is, because I don't know. Oh, so he just creates a giant bubble to throw at people. Makes sense. It's not like Dory where it's kind of unique. But yeah, Nemo is very weak when it comes to the HP. Probably one of the weaker characters out there with the health. So yeah. Not that great. I'm gonna take care of you guys. Oh, okay, that was not good. Take that, and that. Okay. Nah. That was no good. So yeah, destroy. So anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm doing alright. I was spending some time on Amazon and eBay, seeing how much some of the characters cost, and some of them are really expensive, and some of them are really not expensive, which surprised me. I've noticed, Chewbacca, who's my last Star Wars character, is really expensive. I found this Amazon, eBay site that say, like, hey, you can get some of these, we still have some of these figures, and it's like, okay, cool, and it's like, you can buy, like, 3 at once, and you choose which figure you get. Starting at around 90-some cents, which sounds too good to be true. I like to read the, reviews on that. But as soon as I, like, can find their form of income, then it's like, yeah, I'll do that. Feel the wrath. With my bubbles. There you go, take that. Well, I really did. Take that. Aha! So yeah, Nemo is not the strongest in this, but I really do like Nemo in the movie, because again, he's not the annoying kid that you like see in their movies, because you've seen annoying kids in movies, like, essentially like, I don't know, it's odd. I think there's a balance between, I think it also depends on the director, because Goonies didn't have that problem, but at the same time, some other stuff did, where it's just like, I really don't care about these people. And it's just odd. I don't really like how it focuses on him for the special, for Super, because then it just kind of displaces everything else. Stop that. Take that symbiote. I'm saying like Jenny Slate does in that movie, where she just horribly decides to pronounce symbiote. It's like, it's symbiote. Symbiote. She's like, it's a symbiote. It's like, what the fuck did you just do? No one's about. It's like that Grindelwald thing where, Jude Law mispronounced Grindelwald. It's so obvious, but he didn't notice. There's like Grindelwald. It's like, it's Grindelwald. Grindelwald. And he was the one, and it's like, you know, when, like, if anyone knew how to pronounce Grindelwald's name, it would be Dumbledore. I mean, come on. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. That's like the most, not the hardest thing to screw up, because they were like the best of friends. Also, you're not getting to play, which means that you are stronger than the average bear. I just like spamming the bubble because I think that works well for Nemo, even though, because, you know, the Finding Nemo characters don't really have their own definitive attacks, which is saying something. Stop that. So yeah, I gotta go. Okay. See that? There we go. Okay, I like to get some of this experience. There we go. Level up. It kind of calmed down, but again, I really like just having this setting because I think it just works well with the characters. It just fits well for Nemo too because it's just like, well, why would Nemo be in this realm without it? I know they add the bubble effect, so it's like she's swimming in the bubble. Okay, cool. I was actually watching something. It was a Jeff Dunn bit. Where they were like, what do the characters want for Christmas? And then Peanut was like, I want an emotional support convertible. I'm just like, yes, that sounds like something Peanut would say. And I'm just like, I'm surprised no one's done that yet. I need an emotional support convertible. Because I just think the idea of emotional support animals are kind of silly. I knew someone that had one. I was kind of like, really? So you get to bring your dog to school with you because you have emotional support things? I'm like, yeah. It's like, cool. I have this emotional support drug. Can I bring that to school? And it's like the equivalent of the same thing, isn't it? That hurt. Don't hurt up a fish. You're like Darla. I'm surprised it was not a boss. Didn't Darla make a cameo? It didn't do anything. It just inflated him. And now I just wasted all the experience I could have gotten to beat him up. So shame on you. Stop it. Vengeance is mine. There we go. Feel the wrath. So there we go. He could take some damage, that'd be great. He was blocking a lot of it. The thing is, I don't know how to feel about it. Oh, he's defeated. I don't know how to feel about this enemy because, because it takes a lot to deal damage to it. Take that, Syndrome's robot. I honestly, no, I already reviewed Incredibles. I was like, should I review the Incredibles? Like, yeah, I reviewed it really horribly one time because I was kind of in a hurry. I did during Anime Month when I also did my really rushed Spirited Away review, and I didn't really do much of Anime Month where I was like, hey, I should review some anime. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed by my earlier reviews. Some of them are actually really good. I like that I get to review weekly now because it's just like, it gives me an excuse just to be like, hey guys, I'm doing something a bit different, but anyway. Yeah, I really hate the combat with the Nemo characters because it's not as fun in the real thing as it is like in the playset that you see him in. Oh, that just downright hit. Missed. Thank you, and you were destroyed by your lagoon. That was much appreciated. So yeah, I don't really like the combo thing. I watched a really weird Christmas movie last night. It was called Santa Girl because I went to this like a fast food buffalo wing place which I really liked going. There was TV playing and they played some of the holiday movies. And they played this one and I noticed it was different because it had Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place. I was like, okay, what is this? And I looked it up. It's called Santa Girl, and it's like it was free on like almost everything. It was on Tubi. It was like all these things. And I saw it was on Netflix. I'm like, I'm on Netflix. It wasn't on Disney Plus. Because they mainly focus on Disney content. And I was watching and like, wow, this was like a school project. Like the way it was filmed, the way it was lit, nothing about it was like magical for like Christmas, and it was just really, really odd. Nemo. So yeah, that was my experiences. Let's say, oh, that can bounce off them. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. I take back what I said about you, Special Move. You're actually pretty good. I take back what I said. Today I'm gonna go back and rewatch No Way Home because, why not? No Way Home was actually pretty decent. I think Eternals is the only MCU movie of Phase 4 that I've not seen twice in the theaters. So let that be a sign of how meh Eternals was. That being said, I didn't hate Eternals. There are good things about it. It's really slow and long. It is on Disney Plus on January, I think the third or fourth week of January. I'm probably gonna watch that after my the Book of Boba Fett updates. I'm surprised we have not, at the time of this recording, that we have not gotten like release dates for any of the new shows like Moon Knight and so forth. Because I'm just like, well, why haven't we gotten updates? It just feels like we should get some at this point. So I'm gonna keep playing around with Nemo because I think I want to get Nemo up to probably level 16. Same with Dory. Dory's level 16, so we get more time to play with Nemo. Let's go to the skill tree and see what we can upgrade. Skill tree. Let's upgrade the speed boost because why not? It wouldn't hurt. And yeah, you get the extra combo, which is good. Doesn't really increase his strength, but we'll take it. So I think the swim ability is like mainly with this for the hover ability. It's essentially a hover ability. Now, I should actually talk about Nemo in the movie. Nemo is this little kid. He is the last of his family. His egg is damaged, so that's why he has the fin. And a lot of stuff that tries to like incorporate a lot of disabilities like into their movies to make their movies like stand out. I think this is the only one where it's like I think it actually works for the story. I think that and Forrest Gump are like the only few movies I think like handle the disability well. It's like yeah, but you don't like the disability is not the character. A lot of movies make the disability the character, which I don't really like. To a degree, there's stuff I do like it. Like that movie that came out that was about the music and how it impacted autism. That was just poorly done. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I was just reading articles like, yeah, like everyone in the movie industry, just like the entertainment review critics, they just hated that movie. It was like, good, they should hate it. It's a downright awful movie. Stop that. Yeah. Oh, the Zerg robot. I don't actually hate these things. I'm so close to being able to rewatch Robin Hood. Because I actually kind of like Robin Hood. I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes for Robin Hood, and I'm surprised I got a rotten score. I'm just like, really? I really love Robin Hood. I really loved Prince John. Prince John was a very comedic character, comedic villain. I don't think he was the best Disney villain, but it's just like when I think of like the funny ones, I'm just like, yeah, Prince John. He's fine. Oh, you're a Tusken Raider, aren't you? You look like a Tusken Raider. You were like Doc Ock level stuff right there, weren't you? Sure, yeah. What else is going on in life with me? I'm rewatching Sleeping Beauty, which, my God, I actually forgot how incredibly alright the first act was. I forgot how bland Aurora was, and I forgot she was 16. So, yeah. Shows what I know about that wonderful movie that is Sleeping Beauty, which I have... Ow, stop that. Ow. Not seen in a while, actually. Ow, stop that. That hurt. That actually hurt. Feel the bubbles. Actually, I should do the ricochet bubbles soon. Let's do the ricochet bubbles, like, now. There's a boomerang on both of y'all. That's not proper English, but I shall accept it as it is. I'm actually getting my booster tomorrow, which is going to be fun. I always get nervous around shots, but at the same time, it's like, I'm going to do it now. I'd rather do it now, because I don't like doing it later. There we go. So, yeah. Is Nemo a good character? Not particularly, but if you're like trying to complete your Disney Infinity collection, it's a nice addition. I'm surprised they added some of like the classic characters in 3.0, which is like this should be like a 1.0 thing. Like I'm surprised like Aladdin, Jasmine were 2.0. It's just like those should be like launch characters. Like if I'm being honest, I would not have done like I would just constantly update the game instead of like making it yearly. Or, what I think the game should have done is, if I was a game designer, I was doing the Toys of Life thing. I think Disney, Lego Dimensions did this well. Because I wouldn't release new versions of the game because then they just get sloppier and sloppier and you worry about the, because the point is to get money, but at the same time, it's going to piss people off. So you create something new and interesting and focus a lot of time on that. Lego Dimensions, I think, handled that well. Like, they knew, like, oh, this is year 2 content. Well, people aren't going to pay for it in our pack. Let's introduce some new content that like it adds more characters and worlds. And they did a great job of that. I would have done that with Disney Infinity because it just makes it, because there's several different versions, it feels more stagnant. It doesn't feel like Infinity, because Infinity is forever. It doesn't feel as continuous. I would just patch it up and be like, hey guys, Disney Infinity 3.0 characters are going to be playable in 0.0, and you can get these playsets separately. Which I think they were trying to do with one of them, it just didn't work. Ow. So yeah. Hit them with their tail. Ah. There we go. Take that, you rhinoceros. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of HP over there. Nemo doesn't really need it. I don't know, I kind of love that move just to, like, escape enemies. But yeah, these characters, the Finding Nemo characters, shine especially in the Finding Dory playset. So if you're gonna get them, get the Dory playset where I think they shine. But I think, honestly, I think Disney Infinity should have ended by the end of 3.0 maybe, but I was like, well, can we get like the rest of the content? Because you had like a bunch of content planned. We know with the Moana set, we never got that Peter Pan figure, which was the artist series, which I thought was kind of silly that we never got. It's kind of sad. I'm like, that should have been like obvious, like, hey, we're gonna do Peter Pan. It's like, you teased that and we never got it. You announced it and we never got it. But I would have liked to see the Rogue One sets and the Doctor Strange character. We were promised another Marvel playset, which I would have loved to see. Ultimately, I think you could have ended it in the winter of 2016. Just be like, hey guys, this is the final wave, and that way you get the Christmas rush. And you get that high off of these movies that came out around wintertime, because they were promising a Moana set. We know the Moana set because we saw Moana and Maui figures. We know of the Rogue One characters, which is kind of up in the air because we know we got Baze, Chirrut, Jin, and K2SO. I would have loved a Cassian figure, in all honesty. I thought Cassian was like the most underappreciated character in that thing, and look, he got a Disney Plus show. So yeah, you can't really complain about that, unless the show's crap, but it's supposed to come out summer of next year, which is going to be interesting. I bet it's going to run the same time as, oh, what's it called? Miss Marvel, which is a show I'm kind of apathetic about, if all honesty. I'm looking forward to Moon Knight more than any of them. No, because this year we're getting Secret Invasion. We're like definitely getting Secret Invasion this year. We're getting Secret Invasion. We're getting, I'm so happy because Samuel L. Jackson is going to be the lead, and Ben Mendelsohn, who's a great villain actor. I don't know what you say. He does a great job playing the villain, I think. He's going to be in that, the guy who's the villain all those, in Happy Madison is in it. He plays the bully and everything, so I'm taking him to the bully in this. But I promise it's going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to Secret Invasion, but it's just like, if I had to pick one, I say Moon Knight, just because I think it has a better premise. It also has a great cast. Ethan Hawke and Jason Isaac are the two main characters. I'm just like, cool, I'd watch that. Jason Isaac, who's a great actor, does a great job of things. Also, I'd like to point out the same actor who played Nemo in the original Finding Nemo is not the same voice actor Finding Dory, because then they have to age up the character and probably put him a hook in his lip, because then it's a piercing. What's Disney coming out? You know, they're getting the new Cars series, which I might watch. I didn't watch Monsters at Work because I got really bored. I thought it was alright at the beginning, and I just got really bored. So hopefully that doesn't happen. With that, oh, okay, that reduces the time. I think that's good. There we go, upgraded that. So yeah. But overall, I'm looking forward to Moon Knight the most. I think Andor... Oh, Kenobi is also a series I'm looking forward to on Disney+. I think that's my most anticipated Star Wars show. Book of Boba Fett has me a bit concerned because I finally was like, hey, there's like no promotion for the Book of Boba Fett when you think about it. It's like, there isn't. Huh. Odd. There's a lot of rumors saying they're going to push Grogu in the series, which I doubt. But anyway, Nemo. We are going to do the same thing like with the Toy Box thing online, so yeah. Okay, Nemo. With his lucky fin, the ocean's most adventurous clownfish overcomes obstacles and outmaneuvers traps as he rescues his lost friend inside the Marine Life Institute. Well, that's going to do it for this time. If you please like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to see more Disney Infinity content down the line, let me know in the comment section below. Until then, that's going to do it for me. Remember, stay safe and, well, bye-bye.
Incoming!